Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Nimdia. I am the founder of the Girlfriend Experience. This page is the Girlfriend Experience, but you guys are here dropping into my world where I am on my own personal journey to be the only to, to be the ultimate girlfriend to myself. Now, let me tell you something. I literally just recorded a whole video for 17 minutes and I did not have this microphone in my hands. Okay, so the microphone was on the floor and it recorded nothing. If I showed y'all the video with all of this and no sound, I would say 6 months ago, I would have died and had a freaking heart attack. I would have had a meltdown. I would have all these things. But I'm going to go right back and I'm going to do this all again. If so the Girlfriend Experience is something that I created where we used to do monthly events to have women connect in the space where we did something that felt like a ladies' night out, but it was with the intention to heal. Now I'm kind of taking it to YouTube because, like I said, I'm on my personal journey. A lot of this may sound repetitive, but just be patient with me on my raw, messy, but freeing journey. Okay. Because I definitely did all of this already. Okay. All right. I need some lip gloss and I wish I could text somebody and tell them to bring me some lip gloss. So I started off by saying, I'm on this self love journey, right? So, and I have some notes right here just in case. And I like to consider myself a wise woman, but apparently being a wise woman does not mean you know everything, right? So, I was talking to my therapist about this self love journey that I want to go on, and she asked me, okay, well, what does self love mean? What? Ciao. I ain't had no answer. And like what actually popped in my head because I am queen of intrusive thoughts is my friend has a notification on her phone that when I'm talking to her on Marco Polo, it goes, "What?" And that is exactly how I feel. I experienced a brain fart in that moment. You out here talking about self-love and you don't even know what it is, sis? No, because nobody told me. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get myself together. All right. So I ain't beat myself up about it. I'm not gonna beat myself up about it with you guys. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to Google. And even I already Googled it, so I'm just gonna read what Google said, right? So, and here we go. So, self love refers to the practice of caring for and accepting yourself, acknowledging your worth, nurturing your emotional and physical well being. And it's about building a healthy relationship with yourself, which includes self compassion, self acceptance, and setting boundaries. Setting boundaries. And I'm going to continue to read because I also looked up what was radical self love because I was in this space that I was like, oh, I need to do something radical. I need to do something radical. I need to fix this. But anyway, radical self love, on the other hand, takes self love to a more transformative level, unapologetic. It involves fully embracing and celebrating all parts of yourself, flaws, quirks, and imperfections without the need for external validation. What? Now, I definitely did not realize how much I need external validation or I needed it to sort of catapult me into thriving. I don't know. So, this is a humbling experience to be YouTubing, okay, and talking to people that ain't even there for real. Y'all gonna get it later, but y'all not getting it right now. So there's nobody to be like, amen. You know how you in church and the people be like, can I get an amen? That's validation. They need validation. Like, I know I'm talking good. I need y'all to confirm or deny that I'm talking good, but actually just confirm. So can I get an amen? Amen. Okay, let me finish reading this. All right, so it's often rooted in challenging societal norms, rejecting shame or guilt, and committing to radical acceptance and care for oneself, no matter the circumstances. Radical self love also encourages standing in your truth, being unapologetically you, and advocating for your desires. In short, while self love is about nurturing and accepting yourself, because I need a hug, radical self love is about embracing yourself, super hug, fully and fiercely, even in the face of adversity or societal pressure. Am I ready to like stand in the face of adversity or societal pressure? Yes. Yes. I don't know if we have any fellow Aries on the line, okay, or on the channel. But if you know anything about Aries, we want the smoke because we woke up. I woke up like this. What if you say something crazy that does not align with what we believe or doesn't make sense? We want the smoke. We will argue about sunny side up eggs being sunny side up because they're facing the sun and not for the actual reason they're called sunny side up. It's like, yeah, bud. So, with all that being said, I am in a space of wanting this self love for myself. However, the radical self love is something I feel I will aspire to. I will challenge myself to do down the line. But right now, I'm just trying to get down the part where I'm feeling and healing and dealing, and where I'm doing things for myself that makes me feel good, and I'm advocating for myself by, which brings me to my next point. Here are some examples of self love: setting boundaries, saying no to things that drain your energy or don't serve your well being. For instance, turning down invitations or requests when you're feeling overwhelmed. Do y'all have a minute? Because I need to tell y'all a little bit about my life. Okay, and this is something I did to myself. Okay, ain't nobody forced me to do nothing. Okay, so a part of the self love is taking the responsibility on the weight that you are putting on yourself to show up. I want to say for others, but it's actually for you because you don't want other people to judge you based on you not showing up. You don't want other people to think you're not a good. Oh, she's not a good person. Oh, she's not loyal. Oh, she's not supportive. Now, let me tell you, and this doesn't have a lot to do with a lot of that, but in September, I was speaking to my therapist, and I was just like, I'm overwhelmed. I'm about to blow a freaking gasket. And she was like, okay, what is your schedule like? Like, what are you doing this weekend? So I started to explain my schedule to her, and she was confused. She was like, well, are there two of you? And I was like, no, ma'am, it's me, and it's me alone. It's me, myself, and I. So technically, yeah, there's three of us, but we all doing the one job is one of us, right? All right, I'm doing too much. Okay, so this one particular weekend in September, two of my sons went away to school. One went back to college, and one went to prep school. We had to pack them up. We had to prepare. You know, you got to fill out all that. You got to fill out all that paperwork. I had to fill out all this paperwork. And my first son, he left. He's college bound already, so he kind of has the groove of it. It was just about trying to see him off, you know, saying about, but still, you know, a little emotional one about kids are leaving again. And then my 18-year-old, so Bus How, he turned 18. The I don't remember if it was a day, it wasn't the day, but the day we had to go, which was 3 days or a week after he moved, it was his 18th birthday. He turned 18 away at school from his family. And I know y'all like, girl, yes, that was a big deal. You know why? Because I felt like I failed him. We had to go to the school, but before we got there, I couldn't do anything prior to that. Okay. I work My job is very demanding. So every day I was coming home, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit at a time. I couldn't even bring myself to do it. I had zero zing zing, God no higher capacity. So I said, okay, on Saturday I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do everything. And you're like, you got 25 kids. Why ain't nobody help you? I don't know. Cause that's another part of me not loving myself. All right. I be trying to do everything myself because if you want it done right, you do it on your own. But that is stupid. Okay? Stupid. It's foolish. Anyway, I went that morning. I ordered a cake. I had to put the happy birthday on it. I went and got all these things to put in a little basket for him. The candles to put on the cake, cupcakes, etc. I'm blowing up balloons in the car, child. I'm putting together a basket in the car, child, on the way to him. He was a half hour away. And even though that don't sound like a lot, it was, because that was just the first pit stop for the day. So the second or third pit stop, because I had to go to 3-4 stores, because I also had to get the balloons that say 18, right? Girl, while I'm in the car pumping the balloons, they popping. It was a day. It was a day. So get to the school. Everybody got to get out the car. Mind you, I'm babysitting. I'm babysitting I think she was 14 months, not 14-month-old toddler grandbaby at the same damn time. Okay. So we all got to unload out of the car. We brought the stuff up that we got him. And of course he like, oh, thank you. Yeah. Send money to my Cash App. Like, I'm like, is that all you really needed? Because I'm over here feeling like I'm feeling as a mother, not trying to do this very small, big thing. And she's trying to be crazy. Happy 18th birthday. Saying happy birthday, stay there for a little while, and I'm in a rush because you know what we got to do next? We got to go to New York. We got to go to New York because we are supposed to be going to a barbecue. And if you know anything about the hood barbecues, especially on Putnam Avenue in Brooklyn, they are popping. We weren't going to miss it. So it's me, the rest of the family, and I got my grandbaby, my husband driving, poor man. He just uber poober, okay? And so we drive to New York. That's another 2.5 hours because on a Saturday, that's hefty traffic. Get there, sit outside, it's freezing, but ain't nobody going inside. Get a little sip inside you warm yourself up. And I was very careful with my sips. You know, I'm babysitting. So, okay, I had a sip. She has her milk. Mind you, she's a breastfed baby. We had to find bottles, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, we stayed there until about 11 o'clock. Now, 11 o'clock, you would think, okay, we about to go home. We live 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away. Yeah, no, that's not what actually happened because I had promised my mother that I was going to do balloons for her event that she was having that day. And I had to come through because I had promised her. And I'm always telling her no for other stuff, right? So got there. Don't forget I'm babysitting. Okay, we got the whole family. We driving. She live a half hour away in Brooklyn. So we go to her house. I go and do balloons. We finish. It's about 1 o'clock. We leave on 1 o'clock in the morning. My granddaughter's having a
Okay, y'all. Now, apparently,
we had to go buy her a
Mercury is
she's
still in
breastfed, and we had
retrograde
to
because
fill
my
the bottle 'cause ain't
technology
nobody
is
got
not
what she
working.
need.
So, of course, when I
These are
get to the
not
highlight of
the
my whole
droids
entire
that she
story, the microphone, remember the microphone that wasn't recording me before because I had it underneath the chair? Yeah, well, that microphone died, okay? It died. It needed to be charged. Who the heck knew? But anyway, I was going on and on and on and on and on to say that I ended up realizing how much I was overwhelming myself, how much I didn't have any boundaries in place for myself, and how much, boundaries were essential to self-love. And I feel like it took me to become extremely overwhelmed and burnt out for me to realize that I was not loving myself well. And I think I also mentioned that having, telling people no and not being able to show up for other people is a big boundary that we all need to learn to hold and be steadfast in. I was speaking of an additional experience where someone had asked me to attend something at least 5 different times within that past 2 weeks after the fact. And I had told them no. And they highlighted the fact that I had told them no. And I'm like, okay, am I not a full-on adult? Can I not say no? Can I not live my life the way that I want to live it? Am I not finna be 45 years old? Like, when can I say no and people be okay with it? But you know what? I'm no longer in a space of needing people to be okay with me having boundaries for myself so that I don't burn myself out. So the moral of the story is, as cute as I look and as much as I want to continue talking so y'all could just keep looking at my damn nails because they so cute. I got those from Dollar Tree. I am an advocate for Dollar Tree. But anyway, I just appreciate you ladies for taking the time to hang with me and be a part of my ultimate girlfriend experience glow up at age 45. Delayed but not denied. And as my mama always says, beloved, I wish above all that you will continue to prosper and be in good health. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification button so when I drop another video and you might be interested in it, you'll know. Peace.